Welcome back guys on my YouTube channel. I'm here with another tutorial. Today we have a 2022 KTM 890 Adventure that's also the same as the 790 Adventure up to the 2023 model, where we will install the Ultralight Rebel X Rally Kit. I know what you're thinking, you're not used to seeing me without a cap and with my hair with the patch cutaneo. Just a quick info to avoid too many messages in my DM. If you want more information on my new hair, just go in the description or click down here below the link to get your patch test and more information on how to look cool again. Last but not least, stay until the end of the video because we're putting this bike on the scale and you'll discover what's the real weight of the 890 Adventure with the full tank.
Okay guys, here we have a standard KTM 890 Adventure R 2022 model. We will show you the ultralight kit, place it on the bike. This will act also as a tutorial. For now, this kit fits only the 2019 to 2022 included 790 and 890 models. The first thing you'll do is remove the OEM tower. I won't bring you through the process of removing the tower. It takes a bit of time. Then you'll have here all the cables. And once you have all the cables pulled out, you're ready to proceed installing the main tower bracket. First thing we'll do, we'll remove the two bolts from the front fender. Once you remove the two front fender bolts, fundamental, extremely important is that you put the M6 washer here, and this will stand behind the bracket because you want to fill that gap there is, so that then the surface of the bracket will be flat on. Okay, we then remove these triple clamp bolts. We won't need them because you'll replace them with longer ones and with a spacer that I'll show you in a second. First thing, we get our bracket. We go and insert it here. Probably you will want to disconnect these connectors. Be sure you have on the back the washer, the M6 washer. Put this in front and we get the supplied M6 by 20 black bolts with the washer and apply them and start installing them. No need in this moment to completely tighten them. Just place them so that you can still move a bit the bracket around, because then we'll insert the spacers up here. An advice, always use a bit of Loctite on these bolts. Now you get these two spacers that are supplied in the kit. You place them back here between the triple clamp and the main bracket. Then you get these M5 by 55 bolts and run them in. Sometimes the powder coat can be a bit thicker. This means that you'll feel you can either drill the hole, just clean it, or simply get the bolt and tighten it through the bracket. Once you've placed the two bolts and spacers, don't tighten them yet, because you'll have to do the same on the other side, so you want to have a bit of movement of the bracket. Place the spacers here, and same again, you put the two M8 times 55 bolts through. Now that everything is nice and firm, you can start tightening up the upper triple clamp bolts and the lower fender bolts. At this point, the next two steps are to unplug the wires and run all the wires through this hole. In this way, you'll have them nice and neat for then when we apply the tower body of the ultralight kit, and you'll be able to fix them with zip ties. It's gonna take you a bit of time. I won't show you how we zip tie them because this is the secret of making a clean build, and luckily I have James always helping me, so yeah, we won't show you our secrets. But you run everything through here and then you get the OEM dashboard. You remove the 4 bolts and the 4 rubbers, insert them up here and place it back on with the same OEM bolts. Once you've installed and properly fitted all the wires, you keep out the headlight wire. You'll plug in this cable that's supplied with the kit. It's plug and play, and then we will go and put the lights. We've placed the OEM dashboard on the bracket with the rubbers and OEM bolts. This bracket, that's just a cover so that you don't see the cables. We have here directly on the tower the turn indicators. These are the OEM 890 turn indicators. And below here you see the optional USB ports. This will be the optional. You have here voltmeter display, and under here you have the on-off switch and the USB ports in order to give it power. Now we're ready to install the headlight and then the other side of the tower. At this point, you'll also plug in the ACC2 wire in the ACC2 plug. The red power cable will go to the fuse box, and the ground black wire will be bolted with all the wires of all the instruments you'll place on the bike all together on any hole of the tower. Next step, you put the two Rebel lights with the spacer in between and the M6x35 bolts. You fix them on one side. Also, we usually keep the low beam on the bottom and the high beam on the top, but it's up to you. You can even swap them around, and then you always have the chance of adjusting the tilt angle. One quick notice on this build, since it's a demo bike, we put the fuse box, we're gonna put it on the right, but in reality when you receive your kit, the fuse box will be here on the left, and so the USB optional, if you purchase it, will go on the right. Well, building your bike, always work with one side on and then put just at the end the other side on. The cool feature of this kit is that the spacers are threaded, so it makes it very easy, especially even if you're on an adventure ride or at a race and you need to swap, change any cables, anything. It becomes easy to remove and intervene. So here we put all the headlight connector to the headlights. When everything is connected and placed inside, we'll go with the side back on. Well, now once you place all the cables nicely, the lights put back on the left hand side of the tower. You have here your indicators. Place your GPS bracket at the inclination you want. We'll definitely do a modification to this and raise it a bit higher so that you can also put bigger devices. Last part is putting on the windshield brackets. Now I have the caps on, and then we'll just put the windshield on these brackets. You can then adjust the tilt angle and also the position back and forward. I'll quickly show you where. You see through these holes, both on the tower and on the bracket, you have many positions to put your windshield and also future windshields with different designs.
Well, I'm here with my beautiful assistant. The result is really interesting. The wet weight with full tank is 216 kilograms with a percentage load of 49.35% on the front and 50.65% on the rear. Really, really well balanced bike when you have the full tank. And that's basically all for the 890/790 Ultralight Rally Kit. Be sure to subscribe. And just a quick notice, if you want to know about my mount that now I'm using for all the tutorials, I'll put the link in the description. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!